Hola amigos, ¿qué tal? Um, my name is Vince, and this is my cultural presentation on bebidas alcohólicas in España o Hispanoamerica, or alcoholic beverages in Spain and Central or Hispanic America. So first, I'm going to talk to you about El Vino Naranja, orange wine. The term was coined in 2004 by a British importer named David Harvey. So the way that the orange wine is given its color is because when they are producing the wine, they leave the grape skins in, and it's produced in a similar way to white wine. But normally, when they're making white wine, they take the skins away almost immediately, so the color isn't affected. But when they're making orange wine, they leave them in, so it actually remains in contact with the wine for days, months, even years, depending on what kind of wine it is. Orange wine typically has a sour, bold taste, typically very robust. It's produced in Spain, and interestingly enough, way back before they made white wine, that was typically how wine was made, was the way they make orange wine. And that fell out of style, but just in the last 20 or so years, it's really come back into style, and now they're selling it as orange wine again, or El Vino Naranja. Next up, we're going to talk about tequila. So tequila is produced from a blue agave, a plant that's manually harvested in Tequila, Mexico, actually, by Hemores, are the name of the people that collect them. Typically in Mexico, when you order tequila, you'll get it neat, which means it'll just come in a glass. You can get it on the rocks with ice in it, but typically it's just the tequila in a glass just by itself. Tequila was originally produced in the 16th century. That's when they started making it. When Don Pedro Sanchez de Talge, aka the father of tequila, opened the first factory in the 16th century, started mass producing it. Tequila is the primary ingredient in margaritas, and there's currently more than 1,300 brands and 150 producers in 2013. Brands of tequila are things such as Jose Cuervo is a very popular tequila. 1800 also, a more top shelf tequila. Also, tequila can vary in the color. They can have clear tequila. It can be sort of a golden color, and then it can be sort of brown also. So very interesting. Next up, we're going to talk about ron, or rum. So rum is produced by fermenting, then distilling sugarcane molasses or regular sugarcane. It's native to the Caribbean, beginning in the 17th century. Ron Anejo is a premium liquor there. It's aged typically in either a barrel or a metal container for about a year, at least a year before it's released. And popular drinks with rum include like a rum and coke, or Mai Tais feature rum, daiquiris feature rum. It's a very popular drink all throughout America and Hispanic America as well. Some brands of rum include Captain Morgan, Bacardi also makes very good rum. And same thing, there's white rum and there's dark rum as well. It's just depending on what you prefer normally. Next up, we're going to talk about a Calimocho, which is actually an iconic Spanish drink. And Calimocos are made by mixing red wine with a cola, such as Coca-Cola or Pepsi, about 50-50, 50-50 Coke and red wine. Also known as a moco or a roja rible, among other names. It really rose to prominence back in the 70s is when it really began to take off. It's typically served on the rocks, meaning in ice in the cup with it. And a fun fact about it is Calimocho, a worse red wine typically creates a better drink than a more high-end wine that's aged longer or produced with better grapes. And then next up, we're going to talk about the chica. I think that's how it's pronounced. It's a drink that has the origins in the Andes Mountains region, in South America. Except the name doesn't refer to one specific drink. It refers to many drinks, all with local variations to it. It was very prominent in the Inca culture, where it had ceremonial and cultural implications. It was used for rituals and religious ceremonies. It's produced with purple maize, actually, which gives it a very rich purple color, sort of like what you'd expect to see from maybe a grape juice or a pomegranate juice. And there are two types, actually. There's chica de jora, which uses yellow maize, and chica morada, which uses purple maize. And my questions about my presentation, mi preguntas. ¿Cierto o falso tequila está hecho en maíz? Falso. Ron es de el Caribe? ¿Cierto? Calimoco es vino tinto y cola? ¿Cierto? And chica es de A, España, B, México, or C, Uruguay? A, España. El vino naranja tiene A, vino rojo, B, vino blanco, o C, tanto? A, vino rojo. Tequila es un país en A, Paraguay, B, Colombia, o C, México? C, México. And ¿qué tipo de alcohol hace el Bacardi? Bacardi es un ron. So thank you, and hope you learned something today about alcohol in Hispanic America and Spain.